Right, alright, that's alright, I guess. As long as it gets the penalties and the shot, that's alright. Whoa! Whoa! Easy. Oh.
It's massive, really, isn't it? Of course, you want to take the penalties in front of your end of the ground. Ready for the thoughts here of the players.
Wonder what the shots.
Do you know what's going on here? Do you know that you've got the whole house, you've got everyone back watching this game? It's been taken at Luton. This game is getting beamed around the planet.
Right, it's taken at the Luton end.
How on earth do you get
very difficult, of course. I think that's right from the off, in terms of the whole week, and then even when it gets to this stage of what's been an enthralling encounter. I thought extra time was a little bit of a non-event.
Coventry v Luton, brass stats.
Absolutely kicked into the players' performances, understandably so.
Brass stats, 41.
You have to just focus, and especially if you're
Coventry v Luton.
you have to just focus on your job, block everything out, and just go back to what Joby said, the repetition. You will have practiced all week. And
Coventry had one more shot over about 140 minutes. So there was a load of added time. 8 minutes at the end of each half in the normal time, 2 at the end of each half in the extra time.
Let's see who those heroes are
27
going
shots
to be.
in 140 minutes.
And Daniel Mann.
It's like there's only 7 shots in target in the... So 27 shots, 4 for Luton, 3 for Coventry. Let's see if they can actually get shots on target from the penalty spot. Well, whatever one of these clubs gets promoted, it's going to be crazy because Luton hasn't been in it for 31 years. And despite Coventry not being in it for 9 years less, it's still 22 years. I don't think I said that right, but 31 years for Luton, 22 years for Coventry. One of them will be back in the big time.
The adrenaline can kick in, but the reminders from Michael Oliver.
That'd be hilarious if Luton wins because they've got a stadium that goes. Stadium you have to get into for a house. It's hilarious. Like, imagine when you see Arsenal fans going around out and putting up into a football stadium. Oh. I'm just going to sit here and watch now. It should be starting in a minute.
Right on the television at Ellen Road, I remember it, Andy.
Shootout, that's got copyright.
Yeah, thanks for that. There will be someone who will be reminded in an unwelcome way about what happens to them here now. The pressure, as we know, could not be replicated on the training ground, but muscle memory and technique can be honed. A word of support from Ethan Horvath, the goalkeeper, and it's Carlton Morris, who has stood up to the challenge and thrilled the Luton board and all of their supporters. The Luton board are all supporters, so they certainly fit into that bracket. And sometimes teams leave their top scorers.
Kids are saw themselves. It's me, I saw myself for a split second on the camera. I'm on the telly. I was gone in here now.
From the spot. Penalty he won somewhat controversially against Middlesbrough just a few short weeks ago. The boisterous Ben Wilson is his opponent.
He's in the goal.
And
Nice one, mate.
from Luton Town's top goal scorer and talisman.
I don't know what he's doing. Coventry fans, I guess.
Taken at the Luton end. Matt Godden
I'm so silly.
converted from the spot.
I will tell you I have about 90,000 people. I don't know how many, what's the capacity of Wembley actually? I think it's 100,000.
And difficult circumstances.
What is the capacity of Wembley? Oh, it is 90,000.
An onerous one to get Coventry on the board. Which he does.
Oh, that's...
Two really good penalties to start with.
What is the capacity of the new camp?
Played a mind game, but he danced along the line, but
99,354. I think that's what to what I think of it being 100,000, but it's actually in the new count. I keep thinking of it being Wembley, but it's actually in the new count. 646 short of 100,000.
Joe Taylor is next to accept all that comes with this. Kisses it hopefully.
You think take the penalty is simple, it's actually not. Is that McTominay in goal? I still don't know. I don't know. Ooh! Went the right way.
And a ball in triumph for Joe Taylor.
Scott McTominay's in goal.
That's a brilliant penalty.
Bloody.
Great characters, or more experienced teammates on the halfway line, yet he stood up, said I want to take one, and drilled it home.
Make Coventry forfeit the game. He's in goal. Good. It's not even on the side to the cup.
Goal maker today rather than goal taker, but he has scored 22 times this season. Penalties against Birmingham, West Brom and Rotherham.
Jacob making all this money for you. Oh my god. Oh, you're kidding me.
Is the embodiment of the word emphatic.
Oh, what are you doing? Sky Sports, you're meant to be. You're meant to be working properly on the TV. I was watching it on stream earlier and it was buffering every 10 seconds on the standboard. Should be doing it on the bloody man's telly.
It's remarkable personal skill, as you said, to go hard. Marvellous Nakamba has not scored in 88 games in English football.
Really? What's his positioning? Oh, that was calm. Man scored an 88 games of football and it's not that penalty home calmly. Who's going to be first to mess up here?
Remarked when he was a youngster at Arsenal that he was always ahead of the game. He's a composed presence in Coventry's midfield. His name is Ben Sheaf. All of that temperament put to the ultimate test.
See what he does?
Well, he's high as well. And got the perfect result. The way you approach the ball, it always seems as if he's going to put it in that top corner, but to look like you're going to do it and then to carry it out, outstanding.
Yeah, the pressure's always on the Coventry. If Luton scores that. Oh.
Well, Mick's seen just about everything Mick Harford. This must be torture for him. Jordan Clark, a scorer in that first half where Luton were bang on top.
Oh man.
Extraordinarily distant memory now. With the opportunity to make it 4-3 for Luton. So far it has been flawless.
Oh my god. I mean, it's the second time the people went the right way. Pressure's on Coventry again.
Yeah, Warbath and Wilson haven't got anywhere near these penalties. The quality, the composure, it's off the charts. Josh Eccles, the substitute. Coventry board. Through the Sky Blues ranks.
How long's this video been going? 9.5 minutes.
He's one of their own. But up against a man here from Highlands Ranch, Colorado. Luton Town's goalkeeper on loan from Nottingham Forest, Ethan Orban. Homegrown hero triumphs. And it is 4-4.
Some definitely.
Where is this going to end? Well, no one has buckled under the pressure.
Let's turn that up a bit more. Where's the
And that next man is Luke Berry. Underemployed perhaps, but hugely valued.
Is that the Luton?
Master Steve Agrizovic, hoping that one of his successors here can come up with a moment of treasure.
It literally looks like him, doesn't it? I know. It literally looks like him. I bet other people will be saying it looks like him. Oh my God! Stop the McTominay, mate. We know you know that's you. You can't save anything.
Just an exhibition of qualification.
Oh my God! The pressure is on this guy. Right bloody now. It is on him.
Coventry survivor, who was here when they made their way up from League Two. Can he ensure that Coventry City survive in this penalty competition? He must score. And score he does. Well, you're just lost in admiration at the ability of these players to stand up and be counted in this incredible situation. And so from the regulation 5, we go on.
Oh my days.
He deserves his moment under severe pressure. He's had a horrendous season with injury problems. Came back at just the right time. That was a nerveless penalty.
From the Luton staff and players, all hoping that Dan Potts can do the business. Not one of those who immediately put their hand up. Left footer. Oh. Well, he's kept up the standard.
Pressure always goes back on Coventry.
Fankati Darbo takes the long walk when it's easy for the wrong thought to enter.
Chester!
Does doubt creep into your mind?
How do you get the fucking Witherspoon so fast? Joe, okay. He's in 2 places at once.
As a substitute.
He made a clone of. He made 2 clones of himself in Star Labs.
Reared by Chelsea.
I don't know why anyone knows what I'm going on about, but it's that Flash in America. The Flash series that just ended. After 9 seasons. Oh! Chester! Go back to Star Labs! Oh!
Shining dawn for Luton Town FC.
Oh, no fucking unbelievable.
Been through hell, now they are back. 31 years.
Chester, hold your head in shame.
Since they dwelled last in England's elite competition. 5 years in non-league in between. Darbo, a picture of desolation.
Chester relentless should press.
Well, for Gary Sweet, the
Sorry, I keep going on about that for pun, but it's funny.
understandably so.
Same guy. This guy saw the Wetherspoons don't look like him as well. That's what went on about the clones as a laugh.
But for Coventry, as it so often is here, a case of so near yet so far. Andy Hinchcliffe, if you can, sum it all up.
Well, we knew how tight this game was going to be. They're the fine margins. To go to a penalty shootout, you always knew someone was going to, miss, or a goalkeeper was going to make a save and be the hero or the villain. But just spare a thought for Fankati Darbo. This is horrible for him. They've worked so hard all season, Coventry and Luton as well. Coventry could easily have won it. They haven't. But it is incredibly hard to take. But Luton Town is the first team in British football history to go from the top flight to non-league and back again. It's absolutely
Wow.
extraordinary.
Unbelievable.
Yes, Nathan Jones put a lot of work in at the start of the season, but Rob has come in, he's improved this team, and he's got them over the line just.
Well, perhaps, and there'll be plenty of argument,
I don't know when Andrew Wright's going to see this message, whether it be later tonight or Monday morning, as he doesn't do anything on Sunday. But I just wanted to send this message out saying Luton's title is in the Premier League. After 140 minutes, that's like because it was longer than added minutes. Oh my god. It's been all the way to penalty between Coventry and Luton, and Luton with 6 final penalties after some fool glanced it over. Looked like the guy I saw at the Weatherspoon today. They just mentioned that the Luton Town are the first British team in history. Well, I don't know why it's British. First English team in history to go from the top flight to non-league and then back again to the top flight.
Well, it really is.
And they haven't been in the top flight for 31 years.
Such a game of
Woo!
huge importance, but it's all smiles, of course, for Luton Town. 31 years away. 31 years away from the top flight of English football. It's a different place now. The Premier League is awaiting the Hatters with the most open of 6 relegations, now 6 promotions in that time. A couple of generations, a footballing lifetime sees them back at the top table. You've got Pep waiting, you've got Mikel Arteta waiting, you've got Jurgen Klopp waiting, you've got Erik ten Hag waiting, Poch is there as well. Don Goodman, please tell me, make some sense of this.
My first thought has to go to Fantastic Garbo. What a horrible way to fail. And somebody was going to have to accept that burden. And the penalties before that were just sensational. But congratulations to Luton Town. I think they deserved it. I didn't worry for them once they had not 1, not 2, 3 goals ruled out, a couple of handballs and an offside. I just thought, is it Coventry? Is it written for Coventry City? But no, let's look at it. You know, look, they dominated the first half. Should have been out of sight. Must have feared the worst when Coventry equalised, but stuck to it.
I don't know whether to keep.
Or
I'll just probably put that penalty shootout on TikTok. I'll keep filming this and for them to do the trophy, and then I'll put that on YouTube. I'll just do the penalty shootout on
You're so close to it. I have absolutely no allegiance to either football club, but I felt every kick of that ball this afternoon, and none more so than the penalty kicks. They were so good. And then as they were going over discussing it, you get players that really.
When did Luton last get relegated from the top division?
Of the business, and somebody had to be a villain. So really feeling for that, but to flick it onto Luton, what they could produce there. Don't try. First half outstanding. The game should have been over, and they had to stick at it.
Division 1 at 1991/1992, last day.
Good getting into the Premier League.
It's a jubilant Luton Town support you're seeing there. And let's be honest, geographically, Luton to Wembley isn't that far. I'll tell you what is far. Non-league all the way to the Premier League. Pelly, Ruddock in Panzu now with David Craig.
To me, I think we must start by talking about Tom Lockyer and your captain. What are the thoughts in the dressing room, and how much was that dedicated to him?
100%, man. Obviously, it's been a worry all season. For him to go down so early, it's tough, man. But we regretted. Scored a goal. Obviously, unfortunate to concede. And listen, we won it for him. Hopefully, he's all well, and we're gonna celebrate for him. But yeah, man, he's been a warrior. And listen, this one for him and the fans. So it's been great.
Carlton, as I said, a very emotional day for many reasons. We must talk about Tom first and foremost. What was said in the dressing room at half-time?
It's good for him. You know, it's been incredible all season for us, and like, for whatever happens, I don't even know what happened yet, but for whatever happened today to happen, it's unbelievable really. It's a bit of a show shot, but you know, the lads got behind it, and that's how big of a character Locks is, you know. He was still here in the spirit, and this is all for him, man. This is all for him, this is all for them, but you know, to Locks, if you're watching this now, man, I love him, I really like him.
Harry, I think we're all sending our love, the whole football world, to Tom. And he will be enjoying this moment better than anybody. But for you, the journey's at an end. The conference to the Premier League. Put that into words for us.
You know what? I feel like I'm playing football, man. I think I retired this time now. Done, but now man, it's been a journey, right? Listen, you've been through the highs and lows, but and then you've got to believe in yourself, and here I am, man. Premier League player with this man next to me, these boys and the fans. I told you, we're gonna do it, and I'm gonna acquire you all somewhere in Luton, so I'm there for sure.
Carlton, I know you weren't there at the beginning, but 9 years from the conference to the Premier League takes some doing. What is it about this club?
It's magical. Like, it's like some fairy tale. Like, I went Netflix again and did a documentary on it from the start because that is something that I've watched throughout. Like, it's amazing, incredible. I can't really still believe it's happened. Like, I'm still waiting to wake up. The game be today and I'm in the hotel still. You know what I mean? So I don't know. It's incredible.
What was going through your mind when you had to step up to take that penalty?
For Hunter, we're in trouble because in practice we were rubbish. So
Now, he was
hard. Like, it's nice for all the boys to step up today. You know, I said in the huddle, man, it's time to be men. It's time to step up and score 6 out of 6 penalties in the highest pressure situation you can have. But obviously, condolences to Cobb. Like, they've been brilliant all year, and especially the Dabos who missed the last penalty. You know, condolences to him. Hope he doesn't take it too hard, but you know, it's just an incredible feeling, man.
Ellie, when I came to see you in midweek, I said, have you planned any celebrations? And I think we can talk about it, you know. You promised me a trip to LA, amongst other places. How big's the party going to be tonight?
What is tonight, tomorrow, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, every day, and then Thursday, yeah, Vegas. You see us enjoying. But yeah, listen, first we're gonna say with the fans, and yeah, man, we're gonna enjoy this one. As you say, we're always moving and grooving.
And boys, I know you'll want to send a message to Tom. I'm sure if he's not watching now, it'll be recorded. What do you want to say to Tom? Go on, tell him.
Lots. I love you, mate. We've done it.
Come on, get out the hospital, babe, and join us, bro. Come on.
Boys, go and enjoy it.
Lovely touch there from both Carlton Morris and Kelly Ruddick Panton. Tom Lockyer, of course, left the pitch on 6 minutes. As we discussed at half-time, he is in hospital, responding well. He's up, alert, and he's awake. And if he's watching this, I'm sure he's enjoying every single minute. There's a food for thought, isn't it? David Craig over in Las Vegas with the Luton Town team, partying up. That man, though, Mick Harford, he knows what this club's about. He's been there, he's been everywhere with this football team. The reactions that we're seeing today, again, the look on Carlton Morris's face, Joey, disbelief. A stellar season for him. He's done as much as anyone to get the Hatters in the Premier League.
Yeah, he has, and it was really interesting.
Oh, I was just going to go for until I left the jar through. Some 22 shower enough time
so instrumental for those players to regroup, and Carlton Morris was a big part of that. We saw what happened. He got the players together. He took on that leadership role, and although he didn't have probably his most effective game, when it was time to be counted, stepped up, first time, he got them on their way, and that just really typifies this group. It's a team. Every single component of that football club works together day in, day out, and it just goes to show, as Keith said before the game kicked off, what you can achieve. It's been an incredible journey. I remember playing against Luton in League 2. It seemed like a few years ago, you know, and they've done it without splashing loads of money. Recruitment's been absolutely spot on. There's been a structure, an alignment through that football club, and I'd love to see clubs succeed. Gutted for Coventry because they're very similar in that regard as well. But again, to see what it means to these fans that have waited so long to taste it, incredible scenes for Luton, and very well deserved in the course of the season.
So many players played their part in this game today. Major part, of course, of the opening goal for Jordan Clark was Elijah Adebayo's forceful run and quick feet. Here he is now with Jonathan Oak.
Well done, Elijah. Well, what does it mean to be part of the team that gets Luton into the Premier League?
I mean, this group is special straight away. Obviously, because of commiserations to Coventry, they gave us a hell of a battle. They pushed us all away. But this group, we've been practicing all week on penalties, and we stuck to the routine. But this group of players is special. We said it from the beginning. Since the gap was coming, he said, listen, you guys are going to do it. You got to believe it. And days like today are special. It's special.
You've had quite a journey in your career. You had to drop into non-league, and when you joined Luton from Warsaw, did you really think you were joining a club that was capable of hitting these heights?
I mean, if you look at Luton in the, I mean, every year they seem to improve that position in the league every single year. But I mean, I just wanted to come here and give my best and hopefully try and reach where we are today. And fortunately for me and this wonderful team, we've done that today. And I mean, for the fans, obviously, they've been, especially the ones that have been there since we've been relegated. Well, they got relegated to the conference. For days like today, this is for them. This is for them. Perfect.
Congratulations, you've got to go and lift that trophy. Well done. But firstly, before you go into the Sky Bet line of the match, well done, Elijah.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Player
Here we
of
go.
the match, and a huge part of this game for Luton Town. They have taken the most...
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Football that they'll be tasting for the very first time in history. And I tell you what, a classic's a classic for any day of the year, for any generation. Yes, the only way is up. The only way is up for this Luton Town team up into the Premier League. For the trophy lid, back to Daniel Mack.
Gary Sweet on the right there, David Wilkinson, the chairman. Well, they can spend a few million on the old girl to get her ready, as they describe their wonderfully distinctive home at Kenilworth Road. The work will begin, he says, 6 hours to celebrate, 6 hours to recover, then we're down to business. And he is certainly enjoying himself. Indeed, the way is up. The last time he promoted to the top flight, it was in 1982. 3 goals in 12 minutes, sealed it in the less grandiose circumstances and surroundings. Home to Shrewsbury Town. David Fleet at the helm. Great to see him here. And the smile says it all. Let's never shy of the cameras, David. So they gather, the embraces. Sonny Bradley will lead them up, and this is what you would call a real golden goodbye for him. He is departing the club after serving them with real distinction in the last 5 years. Not a part of the matchday squad today, but his influence undiminished. For those who've not been involved today, it's a pretty arduous football. Dan Potts doing his job from the penalty spot. So, the presentation of medals begins. Alan Campbell, who was the signing of last season when they came so close to reach the playoff semi-finals. They've been consistently close. Couldn't quite get over the line with Nathan Jones at the helm. Jones Taylor, extraordinary cameo as a substitute. And huge responsibility for the second penalty. That was a surprise. Peter Ridsdale of Preston North End. That's the agony of it. You can only look on.
Just as like
Well, it really is the fairy tale to end all footballing fairy tales. From the depths of the National League, a vibrant competition, but one in which they never felt they belonged. 30-point deduction and relegation preceding that. One of the most unjust episodes in the history of the English game. Well, they've turned that around, and as Gary Sweet would say, maybe they knew that Luton would have the strength, the stomach, to fight back. Oh, so much joy. So much joy they can give to this brand new bright tomorrow. Remember to this team, bring them the sunshine. And the question to the rest of the Premier League is, are you ready for a day at the Kenny? Luton Town have written a quite extraordinary story. And they will be playing amongst England's elite once again. Congratulations to Rob Edwards, who's improved still further on the prodigious work that Nathan Jones has done. And the party and the hard work at the stadium is just about to begin.
It just shows you don't have to spend millions to get to the footballing promised land. You've got to get your recruitment right, your players, the design, the togetherness. You've got to get your coaching staff right. You've got to get your managers, your head coaches spot on. Time and again, Luton have done that. The club have achieved an incredible thing here, but the town of Luton as well, what it will do for the area, extraordinary.
Well, they've faced faced down just about every challenge that has been thrown at them in recent years. They've now got another one to confront. Congratulations to Luton Town, to Rob Edwards. Our thoughts too with Tom Lockyer as well. Looking on perhaps from hospital. We hope you're well as soon as possible.
Manchester United
Town celebrates
after beating a bunch of
championship
championship
here at Wembley. They are the latest addition to the Premier League.
After beating Newcastle at Coventry special.
Just to see who's really good for it, or is this will get the biggest cheer? Rob Edwards, the man that's led Luton Town to the Premier League, and he's the first to say, isn't he? He's stood on the shoulders of giants of this football club, been very magnanimous in the way that he's carried them up into the Premier League. We'll get his thoughts in due course. So much about the Championship, Keith, is a battle, so much of it is hard, so much of it is attrition. I mean, now you let loose, really, if you live in town. You go absolutely bonkers, don't you?
Wow, and Clancy set it out, didn't he? I think the next week could be very, very lively on
She's
that.
gone on, oh yeah, almost 31 minutes.
Darby said off air when the players were getting interviewed, they're so humble. And I think that goes back to the recruitment and when the club aligning, as Darby said, you've got to recruit the right people as well. It's not just about the ability, because we all know what the Championship's about. You all know the ingredients that you need. That durability, that persistence, when you set it out in the last week of June, first week of July, when you come in, it's very, very difficult to foresee something like this on day one of pre-season, and it takes absolutely everything by everybody involved in the football club, especially when you're battling with the wages that this club are able to play. So for what they've achieved, I think it's been absolutely phenomenal. He obviously started it all back in the conference in John Still.
That's the thing, isn't it? Rob Edwards still credits John Still with the most important promotion in the recent history of Luton Town. Has he run him a little bit closer with this one? No.
You might nudge him slightly, but you know, every journey starts somewhere, and that was the recovery phase, getting out of the National League, which is so very hard to do. Everybody wants to beat you because you're a scout, you're a big club, you're a name, and you find yourself down there, and you feel that you're unjustly down there, by the way, as well. But as I say, it's the epitome of a superbly well-run club. Bottom six in terms of budgets, recruitment spot on. You know, and you look at some of the clubs that have had points deductions chasing the Premier League dream. 4, 5, 6 clubs, I won't name them, but they know who they are. And yet this journey shows if you do it properly and you get the decision-making processes right with players, with managers and coaches, this is possible, and that's why we love
every last minute.
EFL pyramid.
This context. On the flip side, Joe, perhaps sell them a little bit short. This was a team that was
Well,
in the playoffs
would you
last
believe
season.
that?
This is quite clearly the
I don't
third
think my
best
mum's
team
going to
in
come
the
and see the
Championship.
result. She's got their penalties. Bye.